Hello, it's friezenfan here, and we are doing another house build, because why not? This is the last build I'm building on this lot. It's the lot I've built the last two houses on, the vacation rental homes. Most times I just start building, but this one I drew out on a piece of paper. It's not something I often do. And that's why we're now trying to figure out the sizing of the house, because technically, if this was a real park, I don't think this house would be on the same park as the other one, as the other houses, because this one definitely is way fancier, way bigger, not strange green stuff. And this house also just comes with all the custom content I wanted to stuff into it. Is that how you say it? Sadly, though, just so you know, I didn't record most of the furnishing. So I did this little walkthrough. It's not great, but it's the best we got, and I kind of really liked the house. It's different, and I think that's nice, sort of, right? It also was, as I said, usually I just go and build stuff, and that usually is easier to make build. This was more difficult because I had this idea in my head of what I wanted it to look like, and that was more difficult to fulfill. I ended up at the way at the end changing something to it. One of the bump outs on the second level was not 4 but 3 wide, and that was not centered, and that just got me all annoyed. And I like to make houses that look kind of decent, so I had to change that. That's something that I did way at the end. You probably see that in the screenshots that it was changed. But we're mostly this first bit that I did record, of course, start with this basic outline of the house. As I said, this house is also on that big lot with the other two houses, and that's definitely what you see in the background here and there. And as I said, I normally don't draw out my houses, so that's, I don't think I will start doing that more in the future, because it proves to be more difficult to build them then. And I think everybody knew the last two house builds were custom content free, and this is the one you can already see there's a lot of stuff in there that's definitely not base game or any of the packs I own, which is I don't think I have weird custom content, so I think we're fine on how it looks in game. At least I am fine with it, because it's my build and I got to build it, so it's the way I wanted it to look, sort of. And I really wanted to make these pantry storage cabinets, because I think that's usually a thing that is necessary in a rental house. You go there, you don't want to go to the supermarket every day, so it's nice to have some sort of storage here, and that's definitely what we're trying to achieve. I think it works this way as well, which is nice. Of course, doing the same thing on the other wall. And then of course it made sense that you would stuff something on the shelves. Really, like this house could come with some board games or something like that. That's what I'm trying to stuff in there. But the spaces between are not big enough to fit these boxes, so that's a bit sad. But I think you get the main idea of it. So you can see that not enough space on the shelf to be put there. So we end up not doing that. And I'm also now just putting down some placeholders, kind of, sort of, just to see if the shape is big enough as it is. And it looks like it, so that's good. And upstairs we look like we have enough space to fit everything in. And as I said, this is potentially a luxury rental place compared to the other two. Those were very basic. And this one is also a bit more secluded. The other two don't have much outside space whatsoever. And of course I built this lovely lake. I don't know if it's really lovely, but it's right next to the house, because this house is built on the edge of the lot, like the back corner. So these trees that I just placed are mainly there just to block the view to the house, making some kind of trail to. And I usually don't really use a lot of terrain paint, but this lot really suited for it, so we're trying to do our best. And I am not, as I said, not really used to doing terrain paint, so it doesn't look as good as it could look, so I'm sorry for that. You probably could see maybe in the screenshots that in the end I did do more landscaping, because you can still kind of see through if you walk by, and that's not really the vibe this house is going for. Just putting down some more hedges, also basically just to frame the whole thing. And then some lounge chairs, and I am not gonna use these ones, but I'm gonna use these custom content ones. They are one of my favorite lounge chairs. Oh, I really like the look of it. They look comfy, and I think that's something you really want if you have a lounge bed somewhere that's comfy. So there's this really nice nook there where you can sit and relax in the sun or in the, what would you call that, spa situation. And we're putting these big windows in. If you compare this, I think I already talked about the other builds a couple of times now. If you compare this to the other builds, you can definitely see a big difference in the materials used and the more expensive windows perhaps, and all kinds of, it's way bigger. It's a bit of a shame that you can't choose different roof textures. That's a bit of a shame, because I would have loved to put some kind of thatched roof on this. That would have looked so good. But I also thought I should have maybe just not built it. Oh, squeaky chair. Demolish the thing and then put something else in there. Or maybe nothing, keep it as it is. It's not really like I'm gonna use this. I don't think, at least. And I think this is kind of still similar to the vibe that I built in the other two houses, like this entertainment section, sort of, with the bookcases and the TV. And I really like using these lamps. I think I've used them recently a lot. Maybe not in builds, but at least I remember recoloring it a lot. And two very comfy chairs there as well, because I think that's also useful. And that lamp that I just recalled, that also kind of gives me this beachy vibe. I don't know why it does, but it kind of does to me. And then I probably will have to place a worker there anytime soon, because I think that area really needs one. But as I said, I didn't record the second time I built this house, so there might be a chance that we just don't see it. And I can't really help it, as much as I would want to. Are we really gonna use this table? Didn't think so, but apparently we are. And of course doing this trick with two different chairs as well. It kind of fits the theme for the whole build, if you ask me, which is kind of nice. And maybe not all of these cabinets are filled with stuff, but there could definitely be stuff in there, like, I don't know, I haven't been to a vacation home or rental home in a year, so I'm not sure what there could be. But there's potential to be there, something be in there. Really good with words today. Not that I'm normally better with words, but really struggling to form good sentences and pronunciate my words, but we are trying. And this night the floorboard here as well. just putting this house is also gonna include a bathtub, because I think if you're on vacation, it would be pure luxury having a bathtub. And I think in a second we are gonna stop this recording and head on over to the walkthrough. Look at this. This is where you enter the park. Then here you turn to the house and it looks gorgeous. Screenshotted it. You already saw that. Then you walk through the front door into this lovely hallway, which looks very nice, very spacious. Then here you have a dining room, like one of these videos where they're trying to sell the house at half bath. It's great camera work. Yeah, I don't think I will be asked to join a crew like that anytime soon. And here you have a living room, and then we head upstairs. There is a little sitting area there with some more storage, and we have one bedroom right here, which is lovely with a desk in there as well. Then we walk over to the master, which has pillows. Did you see that? I'm going all out with this house, and a TV as well. This has just a chair, this bedroom, just an extra chair, also nice. And here we have the bathtub. Oh, this is the bathroom just, and I'm gonna turn the camera. I'm gonna try real hard. Bathtub, you saw that? We have a bathtub and a shower and sink and toilet, all separate. No combinedness. And then we have a nice patio with a nice jacuzzi. And I'm gonna just wrap this up right here. If you enjoyed watching this video, which I hope you did, thumbs it up, subscribe to my channel for any new house build that's coming up. My name is friezenfan, and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.